Hey guys, Toast here. Today we're going to review and discuss the RSC 1917, a self-loading rifle for the medic class from the first DLC They Shall Not Pass in Battlefield 1. We'll discuss the stats of each of the different variants, attachments, the situations in which the weapon excels, and some tips when playing with this particular weapon. Just to let you guys know, I'll probably end up doing the reviews for the DLC weapons in pretty quick succession in order to cover them while the DLC is still new, perhaps throwing in a custom kit or gameplay to keep a bit of variety, so my apologies if you don't particularly like the weapon guides. Once the DLC weapons have all been covered, I'll move back to splitting up the video types as per usual. The RSC 1917 comes in two different variants, Factory and Optical. In order to unlock the Factory variant, you need to get 50 kills with the M1907 sweeper and 50 revives of your teammates. In order to unlock the Optical variant, you need to heal your teammates 75 times and get 15 kills in a single round with the auto-loading 8 Factory. Both the Factory and Optical variants share a number of stats in common with a few slight differences. Both variants have a maximum damage of 53 and a minimum damage of 38. This is the single highest maximum and minimum damage of all medic weapons, and guarantees that even with the limb modifiers of 0.96, the weapon will always be a 2 to 3 shot kill at all ranges. The weapon deals maximum damage up to 44 meters and then starts to taper off to its minimum damage at 59 meters. This makes it a 2-shot body shot kill up to 44 meters and then a 3-shot body shot kill past that point. However, if you hit one headshot at any range, regardless of where you hit the follow-up shot, you'll always get a 2-shot kill. This is the only medic weapon capable of doing this. To counteract this extreme power potential and to make the weapon more of a skill weapon, the rate of fire is the lowest by far of all medic weapons at a mere 163 rounds per minute. The weapon has middle-of-the-road muzzle velocity at 720 meters per second, which is faster than weapons like the M1907 and Che Regati, but slower than other weapons like the auto-loading or Mondragon. The weapon has 6 rounds available before needing to reload, 5 in the magazine and 1 in the chamber, and is reloaded with 5-round clips. The short reload time is 2.7 seconds, with the long reload being 3.3 seconds. Both variants have the same recoil pattern with 1.8 degrees of vertical recoil and 1.1 degree of horizontal recoil. This makes it the highest recoil weapon of all the medic weapons, again solidifying its status as a very skill-capped weapon. Where the variants differ is in the recoil decrease and the spread. The Factory variant has better recoil decrease, meaning that the sights will return to neutral more quickly between each shot, and it also has better spread decrease, meaning that the spread will return to its base state more quickly between each shot. The Optical variant has more favorable base spread while aiming down sight, as well as better spread increase per shot, meaning that the spread increases less with each subsequent shot. Overall, the attachments available for the different variants are pretty similar to what we've seen for similar variants of other medic weapons. The Factory variant is the only one with iron sights. You have the option of 2 different iron sights, both standard and buckhorn. The magnification ranges from 1x up to 2x, and you have the option of attaching a bayonet for melee kills. The Optical variant features the same optical sight that we've seen on other optical variants, giving you 2 circular reticles and 2 cross reticles. The magnification of this variant ranges from 1.25x up to 2.5x, and you also have the option of attaching the bayonet. Unlike most other weapons for the medic class whose variants tend to be suited for different ranges or different playstyles, the 2 variants of the RSC 1917 are extremely similar. Because of this, they both tend to have the same optimal situations. The weapon excels at mid-range thanks to the really high maximum damage, securing you a 2-shot kill regardless of where you hit them up to 44 meters. However, because of the low rate of fire, close range tends to suffer because follow-up shots are not quick to be taken, making you less effective against weapons like the Automatico, shotguns, or the BAR, all that dominate at close range. Stick to mid or even long range and you'll find that this weapon can be absolutely devastating. The RSC 1917 is the epitome of a high-risk, high-reward weapon. If you really work on your accuracy, pick your shots carefully, and make every shot count, then the weapon has the potential to be an absolute powerhouse. If, however, you tend to spam weapons, then this weapon is going to be incredibly unforgiving. Headshots with the RSC 1917 turn what's already a high-power weapon into an incredibly high-power weapon. With the standard 1.7x headshot multiplier and the 53 maximum damage, If you get a headshot on your target up to 44 meters, you're going to be dealing 90 damage, which means that if an enemy has already taken a hit from just about anything else in the game, one additional shot is going to be enough to take them down. Try to nail those headshots whenever possible. While this weapon doesn't lend itself to being a great aggressive medic choice like the auto-loading extended or the M1907, if you're very confident with your accuracy, then you can definitely make the weapon work well in a pinch. Granted, it has a much slower rate of fire than the other medic weapons. 2 shots is all it takes to secure a kill, so if you can be the first to land a shot in your engagement, and you have strong follow-up accuracy, you can definitely make the weapon work to your advantage in tight quarters. You likely won't be beating out the Automatico or shotguns, but against a lot of other weapons you still stand a fighting chance. Because of the RSC's very slow rate of fire but extremely high damage for a primary weapon, I've found the most success with and recommend that you take along a secondary weapon that has a relatively high rate of fire. A couple of my preferred choices are the M1911 and the Mauser C96. If you can hit one shot outright, especially if it's a headshot, you can quickly take out a target with a few spammed secondary shots. Now I want to know how you feel about using the RSC 1917. Have you tried out the weapon and feel it's viable? Or do you feel that there are other weapons that may be a better choice for the medic class? Let me know in the comments. If you liked the video, please leave a like, and if you want to see more content, please subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is Toast, and I'll talk to you soon.